What are you doing?
I was fixing my phone.
Okay. All right. So Grant decided to say for Joy on our Double Feature 9. Karina's here too. Say hi.
Hey.
Hi. So we just got out of Joy. I feel like this is gonna be a few times where Grant, you and I kind of disagree on something.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
curious. What
But between
is
this and
disagreement?
between this and Jessica Jones, we've been disagreeing on a fair amount.
In all
lately.
fairness, Jessica Jones, as I said, it eventually made up for it in the second act for me. Like, I didn't say I
still
didn't
haven't
like
watched
it. I just said that
Honestly.
it was good. That just happened to get it was good, but it just happened to get really good once I got into the second half.
And I still think you were wrong. But anyway.
Film subjective.
It's television. Ha!
Okay, so what's
that
the disagreement on this one?
All right, like you and I thought that this movie was okay. Like it was
pretty
good.
good.
Like I
I
liked
mean-
it, but it's not his best David O. Russell film. Like not even close. Like if I had to pick one, I'm still always gonna put like Silver Lane's Playbook or
So like Playbook was so good.
oh, love that movie.
Goddamn right.
Yeah, okay, yeah, in comparison to that, okay.
I think.
Comparison notwithstanding, though, it's just an average movie.
Yeah, okay,
I mean,
yeah.
Okay. In that case, we're all kind of inconsistent.
Okay,
I think you
yeah.
didn't like it as much as we did. I think we got a little more of it than you did.
Well, I have a lot less. Let's see, what's the word for this? I really like shitty movies. Like, honestly like them. So
So
really?
this is probably
So,
not.
basically
an
not a
argument
case
for
of
me.
liking. So basically not a case of liking it because it's good. Just liking it because why not?
Yeah, exactly.
Now, what movies don't you like?
I'm more critical with comedy.
Fair enough. I can respect that.
There's every other genre I'm like.
You do anything tomorrow? I need someone
That's
to see Point
basically
Break.
why I was like, sign me up for the shitty movies that no one wants to see.
You doing anything tomorrow? I got Point Break.
Actually, no, I have work tomorrow.
Ah, damn.
Yep.
I'll come back.
Actually, I might be able to do it in the morning.
That depends if I want to wake up. I'll let you know. In worst case, I can text Matt. Like, hey, Matt, what you doing? Because he always gives me shit. Like, you take me to all the horrible movies.
I just lucked out with this one.
I know,
kind
you.
of.
It was like, I don't know.
Well, I guess according to Grant, I didn't luck out.
Well, no, I'm not saying you didn't luck out. I'm just you didn't. Well, you didn't not luck out. It's more like it could compared to the other movies that he's doing, you kind of lucked out.
I was much more excited about the trailers in this movie than the actual movie.
Yeah, the trailers
I will
are better.
say that.
Yeah.
I will say
Yeah.
that. I like ended the trailers very excited, and I ended the movie like, it was good.
Like, I think what it was with this movie is I think I went into this not expecting anything great. Because I have seen, like, some of the... I have seen, like, the Rotten Tomatoes score it has. I have seen some of the articles about it. So I was like, okay.
See, I didn't read anything.
Okay.
Any of the reviews at all. I was expecting this to be like really good.
But you walked
it was
around
like-
like an okay.
It was okay. It was good. I liked it. But
Yeah, I mean, like, it's an okay movie. Problem
nothing
is, like,
more than that, I don't think.
and this is kind of a problem I've had with critics this year, is like critics I just feel like are especially harsh over movies that are just okay. Nothing can be just okay anymore. It either sucks or it's great, but there's
Well-
like no in between anymore.
Well, technically speaking, the ratings are just okay for this movie.
Well, okay on average, like 75 is okay, but this is like at 57, even though it is just an average movie.
Well, for me, no, because 5 is like the middle ground, so like 5 out of 10, that's okay.
Okay, when did you ever see movies at when was the last time you
Yeah.
considered a movie that you rate 5 out of 10 okay, though? I guess we have different rating scales. Because I consider 6 or 7 okay. 5 to below is like bad.
For me, well, here's the thing. I rate okay as average.
As
That's
do
what
most people.
Yeah,
But
that's the thing. You're saying okay as 6 or 7.
yeah.
So by definition, you're not rating things as okay. You're rating things as good. You're already basically admitted that your definition of okay is different.
Semantics.
Semantics that you've admitted to.
That won't hold up in court. I'll see you there.
Okay, we got video evidence.
That's
All right, let's review the damn movie.
That's subjective too. You can't hold that in court. You know, it's dealt through a guy in Dallas, Texas.
Been watching.
We'll sue you for a patent. This video will never see the light of day. I can cut this out, motherfucker. I have the technology. Anyway, sorry. I got weird there for a minute. Anyway, so yeah, Joy. It's good. Like it's certainly no Sutherland's Playbook or American Hustle or.
Oh yeah, both of those were like miles.
Miles ahead of this movie. Those are fucking great movies. And And The Fighter. Fighter was also really good.
Yeah.
Oh, I fucking love that movie.
The problem, like, I think it's kind of like Pixar. You make a movie a year for several years in a row. One of them's gonna end up kind of a dud.
Yeah.
And so I think it's kind of this movie. Although I still find myself liking it.
It was good.
If anything, just because of the performances.
I feel like it's totally this. Okay, if you agree with me, I feel like it's totally like good Netflix movie worthy. Not like go out, buy it.
Maybe not full
you
price,
need to go
but yeah.
right now, but it's like Netflix worthy. Like, if I saw it on Netflix, I'd be like, this is a really good Netflix movie.
Netflix and chill.
Fair enough.
Like, I feel like it's that kind of ew and no.
Fair enough.
My mom just found out what that means.
Oh god.
You know,
That's why I have that like in my head, just like.
You know who else just found out about that? Unfortunately, too
Cruz.
late. And Nickelodeon.
Nickelodeon too?
They did something called. They said splat and chill.
Oh, that's even worse.
It's like, oh my.
That's unfortunate. That's so many levels.
Splat and chill.
Ew.
Could not come up with a worse name if you tried.
Well, you technically just did.
That's only that's why I called it splat and splooge. You know?
Well, I meant the whole come up thing.
Oh, ow, fucking
I'm
ow.
not in this conversation anymore.
Are we making you
I
uncomfortable?
rescind my invitation to join this conversation. No, I'm not uncomfortable.
Okay.
I'm a mature adult.
What other puns for Netflix?
Okay, let's get to reviewing the movie.
Back some dude.
All right, so yeah, obviously these movies we don't have a whole lot to say about, other than it's kind of a meh movie. I mean, I read some articles before I kind of went to this that says kind of like pandering to the strong, independent female character demographic, and at some points it is.
Yeah.
But
I always find it weird. It's like,
like-
you know, for a movie that talks about empowering women, the main antagonist.
Was pretty like passive in a lot of cases.
Yeah, one was
I
passive.
mean, not in some, and then others she was.
well, like sometimes it was clear they were pandering to the independent female demographic, which is not a bad thing necessarily if it's done right. Like
Jessica Jones.
like Jessica Jones,
Yeah.
although
And I don't consider that pandering.
I was gonna say I don't consider that pandering either. That's actually just having a strong female character, your lead role.
Yeah.
But this one, like in the beginning, she's playing with like these paper dolls, and she goes, "No, that's her special power. She doesn't need a prince." It was like, okay, okay. That kind of made me roll my eyes a bit, and then even like the parts
Yeah.
later that like everyone in our theater got pissed off
I
at
don't
this
know,
line.
with those kind of like that line in particular, I felt like the writing was kind of awkward.
There was some awkward writing
Like, I
here.
feel like the
Children
right- The
the children acting didn't help either.
I don't know.
yeah.
That daughter was adorable.
I mean, they were cute, but I felt like, yeah, awkward acting. Like, or not acting, but awkward writing. Like, some of the sentences just, like, it was, like, they couldn't do much with it. I don't know. To make it not awkward?
I mean, Jennifer Lawrence is great in this movie still. Like,
I mean, when is Jennifer Lawrence not great, though?
Yeah.
Let's be honest.
Like, her and De Niro did a great job in this.
The Billingville Show.
The what?
The Billingville Show.
Oh, I didn't see it.
People forget that was her first role.
Oh,
I know,
dear
I don't know. I
God.
haven't seen that.
Yeah. My parents used to watch that show. It's the only reason I know.
Oh, my.
But that was before she broke into Hollywood.
Okay. Okay.
Actually, she was still pretty good in that show, too, actually, come to think of it. But no, like, I mean, David O. Russell's, like, it does like to repeat his cast a lot, and for good reason. He's got talented people that are willing to work with him. So you got Jennifer Lawrence, you got Bradley Cooper. I was almost half expecting to see Louis C.K. at one point. It would have been, I wanted him so badly to appear as the warehouse owner.
Oh, God, that would have been great.
That would
That would have been awesome.
really
Just
cool.
Louis C.K. comes in being a snarky jackass.
Asshole. Yeah.
Like, sorry, it's ours now. You thought you had it, you don't. It's ours now. Call the police. Get the fuck out.
Yeah, that would have been funny. I don't know. I like seeing. I think that's one thing I don't like in movies is
What?
seeing like so many repeated characters together in one movie, like big name characters.
Like, you mean
for,
actors?
like actors and like big name characters in like one movie, like over and over again. Like I really like Bradley Cooper and Jennifer Lawrence together, but like I don't know. I thought it was gonna do more for me this time, and it didn't.
Really?
I thought it was
Like,
gonna be like Silver Linings Playbook chemistry,
Well,
and I didn't.
To be
feel
fair, I
like,
don't think they were going for
yeah,
that.
I don't think they were going for that, but like I mean, even with the other characters, like I don't feel like I don't know. It didn't do
me-
what for me I thought it was gonna do.
For me, it was Cooper. He was.
I like Cooper in this movie. I mean, he's playing it differently, but I thought that was okay. Like, I liked what character he played.
Once again, it's just, like I said, my
I
main
like
issue,
the character he played.
he was just not well developed. He was just so restrained.
I thought that was okay.
I
Well,
feel
no.
like he always has the same tone,
Yeah.
though, in every character, like across the board in the last
Rocket
couple movies
Raccoon.
he's done. Oh, I don't know what that is.
Oh my
Oh
god.
my God.
You need to watch Guardians of the Galaxy. I
Wait.
am showing
Oh,
that
that
to
was
you.
him?
Yeah, he played Rocket Raccoon in that movie.
Oh, I didn't know that. Okay, I've seen it.
Okay, there you go. I was like-
I didn't know it was him in that one.
I was gonna say, how have you not seen Rocket Raccoon? In fact, I was kind of becoming convinced by in this
No,
movie
no,
he was
no.
slowly turning into Rocket Raccoon because he got shorter, he got a little chubbier, his hair is a little thicker in. But
Yeah, I didn't know it was him. I saw it like right when it came out, and I haven't seen it.
oh yeah, that was Bradley Cooper. He played Rocket Raccoon.
Okay, that's cute.
Yeah.
Okay.
But you
I'll accept
didn't
that.
recognize him though, so that's good acting right
Yeah,
there.
that's good. Yeah. I'll accept that.
All right, so I mean, like, the acting's good across the board. Like, even then, like,
Good.
I will admit, like, it's not as good as like some like again. It's hard. You have to compare movies like Silver Linings Playbook, which is a far superior movie, which is not these movie favorites. So like Robert De Niro does, I felt like it feels like he's fallen in a little more here than he did in the other David O. Russell movies he was in. Like he was in one scene in American Hustle, and he left a huge fucking impact. You remember that scene?
No, I do not.
It's a scene where he plays like the the mafia loansman that talks to the supposed Iranian dealer.
Vaguely.
Apparently, I'm the
watch it
only.
again.
He was intense as fuck in that scene. All right, just go look it up.
Wait, wasn't that? I think I might have been in the bathroom during that scene, like part of that scene.
But you missed the best scene in the movie. He was great.
Like I vaguely remember him. It's been a while. In all fairness, I don't remember much about that movie at all,
American
except for
Hustle?
the fact that, I mean, I remember a few things like the Louis C.K. story that never came to fruition.
Yeah, I don't remember.
And then when it finally did, it's like, yeah, we're glad they cut the ending out.
I don't know. I think he just made that end up on the spot. I think it probably ended something differently. We'll never know the true story. Anywho, but again, maybe just we're tired. It's because I've seen like four.
Oh yeah, you guys have seen more movies than me.
Apparently, according to the playlist on YouTube, I've seen almost 100 movies this year,
Dang.
which is a record for us. So I've been in the movie theaters a lot and spent God knows how much money on these movie tickets. That's one reason we came here today. It saves a little money on because of student passes. But yeah. But yeah, I mean, like, it's a pretty basic story. It's about a woman named Jo. I almost called her Joe. A woman named Joy who's kind of just takes care of everyone. Everyone is strangely codependent on this woman. Nobody does anything else. She has kind of a douchebag ex-husband who starts off as a douchebag. He got
he's
better
cool
as
at the
it went on.
end. Yeah.
Which kind of made me groan because I was like, because all I could think, I was like,
I liked him.
I liked him as the movie went on, but when it first started, we see him in the basement scene. I go like, I have to practice my art and do all that. She's like, oh my god, I know people like this. I know women who date douchebags like this, and it's
But he was so nice at the end.
Yeah, he was.
In
Like,
the end, he turned out to
He,
be a really
yeah,
good guy.
he was a good example of someone who got good character growth in
Yeah.
the film.
like I would say Joey got a pretty good character arc in this movie too. I mean, some of it was forced, but overall,
Yeah.
mostly because of Jennifer Lawrence's performance is just it works for the
Yeah.
most part. It worked.
It's like she was kind of the most fleshed out character. I wouldn't say she really got like the best amount of depth, but the fact that she sold it as well as she did is what elevated it.
No, I think her character arc is pretty well rounded. I think she was developed fine. Again, maybe I'm not sure it's the writing or the performance, probably more the performance, but her character arc made sense to me. Like, I understand each progressive step it took. So I was totally okay with that. But anyway, she decides she wants to do more than what she's been doing, because obviously her entire family's driving her nuts. For good reason, because she has her mother. Honestly, I kind of want to watch the
I
soap
loved
opera
the
they
mom
were watching.
character. I loved the mom character
Really?
so much. I thought it was hilarious.
I-
This is like cooped up mom that has like some weird agoraphobia issues. Like only stays in her room and watches TV and doesn't like men to come
Just
in the room.
until-
But she loves this one black guy from Haiti. Like I love the mom character so much.
No, I liked her. Like, even the side characters, like, even though they didn't get a lot of development, like you said, I do agree with you on that point. At least they were entertaining. Most of them.
Yeah, except for
with a couple
I liked
exceptions.
them
The mom was fun, mostly because she watches strange as fuck like soap opera. Where apparently like the actors don't age except for wigs.
Oh yeah.
Where a part of me just wanted
to. Okay. Yeah.
Like a part of me just wanted to watch a soap opera because it's like, whoa, this is kind of funky. I want to see where this is going. Like, it even starts out with a soap opera where it shows like two actors on the same stage. One woman is looking completely in a different direction of the the other actor. And still like
that was a great touch. Like, I'll admit, that was pretty damn fun.
Yeah, I liked it. I liked that.
It was only till later you realized I did that because. What? Sorry, go ahead.
No, not important. Keep going.
Sorry, I'm like my sinuses are all fucked up. I got clogged up ears, so my hearing comes in and out like.
I was just saying I liked that.
Okay.
Not important.
Thank you. Congratulations. We now have that wonderful piece of insight. Now I'm not going to be a snarky asshole, even though I asked you what you said. Because I'm a dick. Yeah, it's well documented at this point. We got over 400 videos of evidence.
Michael being a dick.
Michael being a dick. That should be my description on the polls right there. The dick who runs the show. I take it back. It sounded awfully much. Actually, I take it back. It sounds awfully macho when I put it like that. Anywho, where was I going with this? Oh yes. So she decides she wants to do something more. She comes up with a mop design and patents it and decides she wants to try to sell it. She doesn't have success anywhere until she runs into Bradley Cooper, who runs paid programming. And by God, do they make paid programming insane elegant as fuck in this movie? Even though all I could think of was that South Park episode. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, the Why'd You Kill Yourself?
Yeah, that one.
Yeah. The Home Shopping Network.
Do you watch South Park?
Yeah, but I haven't seen that episode.
It was I think it was Cash for Gold or something like that.
Yeah, that's the one.
That whole thing. And like how that was just one giant scam.
Yeah, so I think...
I like QVC, so I thought that was interesting.
I mean, like, apparently Bradley Cooper's very passionate about it, so he's like...
about QVC.
I know, it's a weird... whatever works for you, guy. I try not to judge. But if you're passionate about QVC, you find meaning in your work, go for it.
What was he to Kmart? Was he just like a...
Kmart?
Yeah, he ran Kmart stores and then like moved up from there.
Oh, I don't remember his whole story. Like, I don't think he remembers this whole story, because the part when Joy comes back and regurgitates everything he said back to him, he looks like, fuck, even I forgot about that. What the hell?
Yeah, I forget. I don't, understand his connection to Kmart, though. He explained it, once, and then I was confused.
He sounded like he was he was like a general manager or something.
Oh, yeah, okay. Okay.
And then I met Groot.
So some weird association with Kmart.
So anyway, long story short, she learns to be a saleswoman and starts selling mops like crazy, only realize she's being screwed over by the people that make the parts for it, and then the
company in California.
The company in California that makes the parts.
Owned by some guy in Texas.
Oh, some guy in Texas who screwed him out of $50,000 in royalties, apparently, and that's how they eventually beat him.
And an additional $20,000.
And an additional $20,000. Oh yeah, that's right, because the fucking sister-in-law's
I hate the sister so much.
I'm gonna let you take that one. Yeah, you guys went away.
I'm gonna say
it's infuriating that anyone let her do anything.
She was a fucking bitch. I wanted to punch her in the fucking mouth.
Oh, for a second there,
Like Grant said, yes.
I thought we were gonna use the C word there for a second.
I feel like I should censor myself a little bit.
Yeah, I've said the C word on camera before. Watch the Tammy review.
She's a cunt. I hate her.
That wasn't permission, but okay.
You can cut it out like you said.
I'm not going to.
I don't like the sister.
We could just sing a certain Kyle's mom song, just replace Kyle's mom with Peggy.
We already did that with Kylo Ren. I don't want to do it with this character.
Oh, yeah. Oh my God. No, you did not see my face. Like, I was so close to shouting out in the theater. Like, I looked over to Michael, I was like, she's actually pissing me off more than the entirety of The Big Short.
It's actually, I guess it's because that I just saw Alvin and the Chipmunks last week. And if you want to talk about losing your temper in the theater, okay, I gotta tell you guys a story. I have to this in the Alvin and the Chipmunks review. A lot of people are already seeing because apparently that video is insanely popular right now. But I was sitting there, and my friend, and Matthew's sitting next to me, and Pat's next to me too. He's laughing his ass off because he's a jackass. Anywho, so there's a part of the movie where, and the guy, whatever the hell his name is, Jason, is out on his date with his girlfriend. Yeah, whoever takes care of Alvin and the Chipmunks. And she goes, I have a question for you. So are the chipmunks like adopted, or and that's when I snapped and go, no, he fucked a chipmunk. What the fuck do you think? And then immediately I was like, no, dude, there are kids here. You can't say that. I was like, I never see like. So you want to talk about being mad? I sat there like this with the entire fucking thing, like fucking movie.
There's a picture of being stupid and being a bitch like that woman though.
No, that's true.
Every turn, it's like, oh, she's not good enough. I got ideas. I can be better than her. Pay attention to me.
Evil stepsister.
Thank you.
And then you had the evil stepmother too. Yeah, it was kind of
Which
weird.
one?
Oddly Cinderella. The Trudy.
Judy,
Which is hilarious because my dad's girlfriend is named Trudy. but yeah.
That got personal fast.
Sorry, internet.
Oh yeah, apologize.
It was like it was like Cinderella-y in that way.
Like I don't think she was that evil until like the third act.
No, I didn't like her the whole time. I felt like she had like weird motives the whole time.
I thought she was fine until about the third act. Then she got
feel like there's one part is like that moment of silence when like she ultimately fails like on television, or like some guy's trying to sell her mop for her and her product like fails, and I like literally grabbed Michael's arm and I was like,
saw that.
It's like, and then like the movie goes quiet, like everyth's silent, and the whole theater was just like completely silent and like heartbroken for her, and I did like that.
Yeah. Well, like when you get emotional during a movie, you're like the most unsettled person I know. Because you did this when we saw like the Teenage Life too, which my God, that was that movie.
That movie was hard to watch.
Wait, which movie?
Was it Diary of a Teenage Girl?
Oh, I still need to watch that movie.
It's a hard sit, man.
It's a hard sit. Yeah.
Prepare yourself. It is not what you think it's going to be.
You need to be like very mentally prepared.
Oh, it can't be that bad. Movie. 5 years later, call it. I need it.
That's kind of what happened when we saw it. Like I remember, like 5-10 minutes into it, Karina turns to me and goes, "I'm so sorry."
We were already like both of us having like a bad week. Like it wasn't going well, and then he tagged along for this movie. That was my idea.
Oh yeah, I forgot what happened
like,
that week.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
I forgot what happened that week.
Yeah, we were both having a rough one that week.
Oh, that bitch.
Okay, yeah, prepare for that one.
Sarah's going like, what happened that week? What happened that week? I'll let you guys speculate.
A little mystery never hurt anyone. Except for someone walking into a trap. In which case that hurt everyone. Or just one guy. We don't know.
What are you talking about?
I don't know!
Okay.
He's tired.
And hungry. I haven't eaten since 1.
Oh, yeah, you need food.
Neither have I, dude. Suck it up. You're fine.
Did you get ice cream?
I have faster metabolism than you. Yes, I did.
I know you do.
That was damn good ice cream.
I want ice cream now.
Oh, that sounds good.
Okay, anyways, back to the movie.
We're all thinking of food. Like,
We're ruminating on ice cream.
I think it's like my. I don't know if you guys heard of my stomach just growling loudly.
Oh, I heard that. You just like looked down. I was like,
because I was like, I was like, dude, calm down. It's okay. We can make it till we get home. Because my mind's go, feed me.
Oh my God, you're stronger than me. I could not drive home that hungry. As far as you have to drive.
With my job and the life I've led, I've had to sometimes. There are times I've left at like 8, didn't get back till midnight, didn't eat a thing.
I'm like a hangry person.
A hangry person?
Yeah, like.
What do you call a hangry person?
Like when I don't eat, I
Oh, I get it now.
I've never heard that before.
I've never heard that before. I thought it was like, is that like the cousin of the Hamburglar or something?
Hungry.
Hamburger's weird cousin, hangry.
I feel like we're getting off on so many.
Oh yeah, because that never happens
like,
on the show.
More than we usually do, though. Like it's not even movie related.
True. I don't know. Like
food related.
I mean, there's not a lot else to say. Just an okay movie.
There's not much to say.
So might as well make dumb jokes about the Hamburglar.
Change over here.
What are you doing?
You have a lot of change.
I do have a lot of spare change. This is my change. Don't touch it.
I take all of my change and I cash it in for Christmas presents at the end of the year. So
Play Star.
I'm saving this for like summer. Anyway.
So is there anything else to say about this movie?
Not really.
don't think
It's
there's
just an
anything
okay
else to do.
movie.
It's
and
an
it's like,
okay movie.
and it's nothing wrong with it. Like I said, if it pops up on Netflix, I'll watch it.
I like the people. Yeah, I feel like if it pops up on Netflix, watch it.
Yeah, it's a perfectly fine
Don't
way
go-
to kill 2 hours.
Don't go out of your way. to
No,
see
no,
it.
it's not that
Yeah.
kind of movie. It's
Don't
got a
lo-
good soundtrack. It's got decent
That I-
characters.
oh,
I like the music.
Soundtrack
The
I
music,
loved.
I really liked it.
It would just be dancing around my chair to a little less conversation.
Yeah, I saw
Especially
that.
at the beginning, I noticed it a lot more than towards the end. But
I mean, like other than that, like the soundtrack's good. Like I thought the main arc for the character of Joy was good, aside from the few pandering moments they had in there. But other than that, like I was fine with the movie. I walked away like, okay, I'm glad I saw that. But I'm not sure I'd pay full price to see it again. But I'm glad I saw it once.
yeah,
That's what it comes down to for me.
I agree.
That being said, like if I'd picked any David O. Russell movie, like The Fighter or Civil Lions Playbook
Fighter was good too.
or American House, either one of
Or
those
Three
is coming
Kings.
down. What was that?
Or Three Kings.
Haven't seen that one.
I haven't seen
I
it.
will show it to you guys.
That sounds like a good one to watch.
Oh my god, that one was so great. That's the one that had, like, was it Ice Cube, Mark Wahlberg, George Clooney, Spike Jones.
Jesus.
How have I not seen that?
I know, right?
It was mid-90s, I think. That was like his first movie.
Eh.
And it was just so damn good.
All right. Well, you guys want to talk about trailers then?
Yes.
Because we got the exact same trailer for both movies we saw today, me and
so-
Grant. So
Yeah, when we saw the Hail season one, I was like, oh, we're just going to get this one again. Oh, there's a second one. Oh, there's a third one.
because we only got one trailer in the last movie we saw. It was
Oh.
just Hail Caesar. So I guess that was appropriate, actually, now that I think about it. But what'd you think about Hail Caesar?
Jog my memory. Oh, Hail
Coen-
Caesar. Oh, okay, the
Coen Brothers
actors.
movie,
Okay,
yeah.
Coen Brothers movie. Okay. So what do I think? You guys already talked about it.
Yeah, we were talking last video, so
It actually looks funny. I want to see it, and that's saying a lot for me because usually I see comedy movie trailers and I'm like, eh. But
Well, it is Coen
I still want
Brothers.
to see it. I really want. Yeah, true. Okay.
Yeah, the readers want the truth. Yes, the truth.
I fucking love Josh Brolin. I feel like
My mom met him in Hawaii, and she said
Awesome.
she said he's really fucking nice.
I don't doubt it.
Yeah.
He seems like such a cool dude.
Josh
yeah.
Brolin is like between like either movies I don't particularly like or I don't fully understand it. I've always loved him in it. He was fantastic in Sicario
Goonies.
Oh, yeah.
and The Goonies.
Goonies.
And No Country for Old Men.
That's like my.
No, like
Favorite movie in
my
the world.
favorite one is the one he did with Paul Anderson. When he did like
He was in. He was in.
what was that movie he did with Joaquin Phoenix earlier this year, or was it last
The
year?
Master?
No, not The Master. It came out after that. Same director though.
Joaquin Phoenix.
I can't remember.
I don't know.
I can't remember. I'm dropping a blank on the name. I'm sure somebody in the comments will remind me. But there's a part of the movie he just plays this cold, dead stone like CIA guy. Doesn't take shit from anybody. And in the final scene, he has like he's dealing with like Joaquin Phoenix, who's a pothead private eye. But he has this huge like bowl just full of like
Inherent Vice.
Inherent Vice. That was it. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
right. I remember he's like speaking like, was
Yeah.
it Thai or something like that?
And so speaking of him anyway, he just grabs this bowl full of just pot and everything. He goes. Like as loud chewing as he can, grabs up and just like breaks down the door on the way out. It's glorious. Muha and I saw that movie together. We were just laughing our ass off. Like we didn't understand the rest of the movie, but we were like, that is the best scene in it. That's fantastic. That's great. So I like Josh Brolin is slowly growing to the point where he can do no wrong for me.
Yeah,
Agreed,
he
yeah.
he also pulled off
Yeah.
McConaughey.
When did he do McConaughey?
No, he pulled off a McConaughey. Because, like,
What do you mean?
after Goonies, he did so many bad movies.
That's true.
Yeah.
And then it's like, and then he did No Country for Old Men, and then it's just like, I'm awesome.
That's a movie I need to see again.
No,
'Cause
no
I only
Country for Old
saw
Men?
it one time
That was like my favorite movie.
when I was younger, and I didn't like it. And everyone says it's like that's the best movie ever. And, like for the longest, like I know so many people are like, and I just like I didn't like it. I feel like I need to watch it again.
Well, people kept saying that to Anchorman to me, and I hate that movie.
Well,
Anchorman, I hate
Yeah.
it.
Yeah. Well, we already know.
Yeah.
Uh,
Or Napoleon Dynamite. Fuck that movie.
I never finished that.
Disagree completely. I love Napoleon Dynamite.
Agree to disagree.
I hated it the first time I saw it. And then I saw it 3 more times.
Oh
and
yeah.
then I was
Fourth
obsessed.
time's the charm.
Fourth time was the charm, which is weird.
I
But
had the same effect with Speed Racer.
I kind of like Speed Racer.
I didn't see Speed Racer,
It's like first time I was like, eh. Then it's like 4 times. Then I watched it like 4 times in like 1 week. I think I saw it twice in 1 day. I was like, I love this movie.
Well, in
I
that
haven't
case,
seen
I'm
it.
bringing Kingsman over. We're having a marathon.
Yeah.
Because you need to change your mind about that
No,
movie,
I
my friend.
still like that movie. I just don't like it as much as you do.
See, that's a movie that's gotten better every time I've watched it, though. Like, that's a movie that requires multiple viewings to kind of, like, fully appreciate the energy to it. But it's intoxicating. You gotta learn to lean into it.
Gotta do a movie night soon. So anyway,
I know, right?
next trailer.
When I finally move to San Jose next year,
Oh yeah, you're moving, huh?
Yeah,
Your parents are going to Boston.
yeah, so I gotta figure all that shit out. So I'll be closer next year sometime.
Well,
Wait a
when you
minute,
visit your parents, you can visit me because I'm moving.
Oh, you're
Yeah,
moving?
like,
That's right, I
like, wait, you're
forgot.
moving to Massachusetts. You're gonna be close by.
That's right, I forgot you're moving now.
Well, hopefully, fingers crossed. I don't want to jinx it, but
Okay, fair enough.
hopefully.
Well, when I visit your parents, I'll say hi.
So, next trailer
Or
was,
visit my parents, I mean, not your parents. That'd be weird. Anyway,
was
My mom
45
would
years,
like
right?
yeah,
45 years?
45 years, yeah, that was the next one. That looked good.
Yeah. Basically another old people married life one.
That looks like the kind of movie that I'm going to be the youngest person in the theater when I go see it, and I'm going to be in one of those tiny camera 7 theaters.
Yeah, that actually happened to us in The Big Short earlier
That
today.
always happens to me.
Because it was just us
My
and just like
theories are
nobody in that theater was under the age of 40, except for like maybe one guy, but even that's debatable.
Yeah.
Everyone else
But,
is just-
I mean, it looks good.
I mean, it's a movie I'd probably go see in my spare time if I had it.
Yeah.
If I wasn't trying to see 5 other movies in the same week.
I want to know what the deal with the other person is.
Yeah,
Can you show me?
I'm curious.
admittedly, I felt like, is there a murder mystery wrapped in this thing?
Right? It's just the trailer, they did a really good job with it.
It's like-
I'm very curious
Yeah, it's like,
about
wait,
that movie.
how'd you go from married life to we found presumably their dead daughter or
They
something?
found her. Something.
Something.
Back to
I
just
thought it
dealing
was
with
like an ex-wife or something that like died and he was widowed and then he remarried, but then they're like, oh, they found her, and
Ooh,
she's
so
like,
many theories already.
that's what I thought it was. This is why I need to
I got lesbian lover is what I got out of it. But
How the
Well, he
fuck
found
did you
her.
get that?
Not
I don't
her.
know. Well, I thought she found that's what.
I mean, that'd
well, the
be
way
cool,
she was
but-
looking at the pictures and the projector and stuff again, she denied that she knew him or knew her. So,
Well, then why would he be telling her though?
well, that's a good question. But then again, she's the one that still denied it. So why is he telling her in the first place?
Okay, well then we have to go
I know, right?
so we can all find out.
All right, and then the last one we got
That's
was
one that looks hilarious.
the lady in the van.
Oh,
That looks
yes.
funny. I'm sorry. That looks really funny and I want to see it.
It's just Maggie Smith being a cranky old woman. It's like, it's McGonagall all over again.
You know, it took me a while to write. Honestly, for a minute there, I thought she was Judi Dench. And I was like, wait a minute, that's McGonagall.
Yep.
Hey,
I'm really excited.
I don't know, that looks
It
good.
looks funny.
Yeah.
Looks entertaining. It's English comedy. I tend to like English comedy more than American comedy,
Oh, hell yes.
Yeah.
because American comedy means Will Ferrell. Which, by the way,
It's so true. And I dislike Will Ferrell in everything except for Elf, which no one agrees with me. But
I enjoy Elf.
I don't like
Okay,
Elf.
good. I like Elf,
I
but
like-
I don't like a lot of his other movies.
I only like a couple of his movies. I like Elf. I like The
Elf.
Other Guys. I like
Didn't see.
Stranger Than Fiction. And
Didn't see-
to
okay, I'll have to watch that because I didn't see it.
and to a lesser extent, Everything Must Go. But yeah, American comedies now, it's either
Gimmicky
him.
movies. I feel like Will Ferrell's
Will Ferrell.
I can't speak English today.
It's like the
Where
Hammer.
Will Ferrell is gimmicky at this point.
Yeah.
It's like him and Kevin James and Adam Sandler.
I feel like Adam Sandler's such a douchebag.
I'm sure he's a nice person in real life. That's what I keep sure. That's the only reason I can think that he keeps getting people he does. And I gotta stop picking on Adam Sandler because people are really catching on to my shit on that one. Because I've gotten a lot of comments recently about that. People ask me questions like, "Why do you hate Adam Sandler so much?"
Because his movies suck.
Yeah. Apparently, he has a fan base, and they email me.
Surprising.
It's the same fan base that supports Donald Trump, I bet.
You can't.
Don't insult our viewers, Grant.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry, it's just... There's some people...
What the fuck, man?
I can't believe people actually email you like bothered by the fact that you don't like Adam Sandler.
Thanks.
I feel like
Thanks.
that's a totally acceptable person not to like.
No, let me be clear here, because I don't want to step on anyone's toes or anything like that.
Okay, I'll do it.
Like, let's be polite. Let's be nice. Because like people have, like they're not being mean about it. It's not like they're saying how dare you don't like this.
It's just like a critique.
It's more just an honest question. Like why don't you like them? It's perfectly polite. It's perfectly reasonable. Like these
Fair
are
enough.
like people that email me are perfectly nice people,
Okay.
and I don't want to insult them because they are nice people and they have been very supportive of us. So.
Okay.
I assume that
See,
this
in
is
that
more
context,
like
okay.
the Will Ferrell fans. By the sound of like the way you started off, you made it sound like it was the Will Ferrell group that's just like,
No.
how dare you?
No. I've dealt with those people too. And like these ones are actually like polite. So like no, they're good people. And also, by the way, you made the fan polls.
Did I really?
Yeah, you're on there now.
That's crazy.
With that in mind, my apologies that I made that comparison.
Yeah, there you
As long as
go.
you are respectful and hate
There
Trump,
you go.
you're okay with me.
Okay, there we go. No, don't lose any more subscribers. God damn it. We're finally getting there. We just got 260 this morning.
Did we?
Yeah, no,
Yay.
woo. Yeah, that was kind of a weird moment. But all right.
I used my good arm this time.
Yay. Is it your bad leg and my good? My bad leg and your bad arm. Together we can compensate.
Am I for once the healthy one? No, I have a giant knot on my forehead.
So see, nobody noticed until you draw attention to it. Now everyone's gonna look. There it is. You gotta see
we
those
go.
pictures online where you see it's pointing with like the red
My
circle.
hair. My hair in front of it.
All right, so I think we've prattled on long enough. You guys got any final thoughts?
Like I said, it's just, for me, it was just an average movie. It's like, there really weren't anything, aside from some of the acting and like a choice, which I love, I just felt it was really unspectacular. Like, it was cliched. I predict, it follows every typical, rags to riches plot line, the whole success story of trying to make it in a tough world. And I even, also, movies narrated by the grandmother who, spoiler alert,
What? I didn't understand that. Speaking of that.
Oh, yeah, I didn't get why they did that either.
Like, the grandma's dead, but
Yeah.
she's narrating this whole story?
It's a ghost.
It's like,
the
you know
ghost
what-
of Christmas future.
It's like, there are some movies that do the exact same thing. It's like, okay, you know what? I'm not even going to question that. But
Yeah, that's kind of what I was like, all
funny
right.
thing is, like, there was no reason to know that she was going to die, but the moment I saw her walking up to a phone, it's like, Granny's dead. I called it!
Actually, piggybacking off that a bit, there was actually a moment when the movie started and it started the narration with the grandma. I was like, I'm getting some really bad Love the Cooper vibes here. Because that movie also had a very insanely obnoxious narration, except that one was done by the dog.
What?
Not kidding. That's how the movie ends. This is literally how the movie ends. And I should know, because I'm the dog. Merry Christmas. Woof. Cut to black.
I'm not that is not funny. I'm just laughing at how freaking stupid that.
I saw that by
bad.
myself, which made it
And
worse.
I almost went to see
I
that
know.
with you.
You lucked out. You saw Spotlight instead.
Oh yeah, that was really good. Well, unfortunately, I am always here.
I know.
So I look out with the better.
You got lucky today. I mean, like, I was going to make you watch Point Break or Daddy's Home, but everyone's playing here, so. Because I really want to see Point Break. I want to see how much of a train wreck that's going to be. It's going to be
I
great.
still haven't seen any trailer or anything.
Look it up. It's a
Okay.
movie that takes itself way more seriously than it ever should.
I mean,
They said,
Looks amazing.
as you described it, it's like, what would happen if Christopher Nolan tried to do a reboot for it?
You know what Point Break is, right? It's the old Keanu Reeves movie about infiltrating, like, he was a surfer.
Oh.
Rob Banks.
oh what? Oh.
And Patrick Swayze was the leader. And Gary Busey was one of the cops.
It's kind of an amazing movie.
Right now.
Look up the original Point Break and watch that, and then look up the trailer for the new one and look just how seriously it takes itself. And it's like, my God, this is gonna be an amazing train wreck.
It's gonna be awesome.
I know, it's gonna be so stupid. I can't wait to go see it. So I'm gonna call Matt when I get home. It's like, hey buddy, you doing anything the next couple days? You want to celebrate the new year with Point Break?
Nice.
I am such an asshole to my friends. I don't know why you guys do this with me.
Hey, I would see it if
Because
I
you're
wasn't working.
Fair, no. No, like, I was talking around about this earlier. I was like, I don't know why, honestly, you guys keep seeing these movies with me, because I take you to shit.
Aloha?
Yes, but I made
Aloha? Let me bring up Aloha.
To be
Oh my
fair, I
God.
didn't think it was going to be that. That movie's fucking weird, is what
That
that
movie
was.
was so bad.
It was fucking weird. I remember seeing that movie, looking at her halfway through, goes, is this making any sense to you? Or something to that extent. And we're like, no.
And the person who genuinely likes a lot of shitty movies, I did not like that movie.
At
It was
least,
so bad.
at least the movie had one good line from the trailer.
Which one was that?
Well, when you think about the good times, there were no good times!
That's all because of Alec Baldwin,
yeah,
though. It's
Alec
just
Baldwin was the only good character in that whole movie.
That's because he's fucking Alec Baldwin. Huh?
At least it probably still made more sense than Mordecai.
Still haven't seen it.
Yeah. Mordecai is the only movie. It's probably my number one of the worst. Spoiler for that list. But because it's the only movie, the review is only 12 minutes long. That's because for the life of me, I couldn't figure out what the fuck happened in that movie. Like, I sat there for like an hour and 45 going, what the hell is going on?
Okay,
God,
I
that
see
movie was
one
bad.
too.
That was fucking bad. It's the only... I've seen a lot of shit in my day. That's the only movie I've called incomprehensible. Ever. Consider what I've seen just this year alone? That's saying something.
I feel like... what good movies came out this year?
There's actually quite a few. Well, Spotlight, for example.
Well, Spotlight was really good.
Kingsman.
I didn't see Kingsman.
I like Kingsman. I have a list somewhere after.
Okay.
I got
Hateful Eight.
Hateful Eight was really good.
Brooklyn was good.
Brooklyn was good.
Mad Max Fury Road.
Of course.
That was this year?
Yeah. I was
Yeah.
sure.
It was this year. I saw it during finals, and that was like a whirlwind week for me. Okay.
Doing your papers. What a lovely day.
That was my break from finals. I was like, I'm gonna watch a movie and take a break from
That's a
all
good
of this. Yeah, it was.
what a
It was,
great-
it was
what a lovely
glorious,
grade.
actually.
What was that?
So, oh, what a grade. What a lovely grade.
I still haven't gotten my grade back from the last class. Anyway, so your thoughts?
Wait.
Final thoughts?
Good.
Sound like a dying mouse. Yeah. Yeah, like I said, it's okay. It's definitely not one of David Orsel's best. I think it'll probably find its own audience somewhere. If you got more out of it, then good for you. I was okay with what I got. I wasn't expecting great things, which I think helped temper my expectations. But I enjoyed what I got. It's not great. It's not terrible. It's a decent popcorn flick.
Yeah.
And I was
Yeah,
fine.
there's certainly worse things to watch.
Oh, absolutely. God knows. I mean, like the Lazarus Effect is worse than this.
I'm sure.
that was another. Like I always laughed like between that and Home and all the shitty movies. Like, why is the movies I hate the most are the ones I go see by myself?
Okay, like I said, I did accompany you for some pretty shitty movies.
No, you didn't. I appreciate that. I don't want to make that clear. But at the same time, some movies I've had to go see myself just because, like, okay, probably won't be that bad. I'll see to get out of the way. The ones I walk out going, fuck!
I remember there was one I was going to go with you, but then I got sick or something.
It might have been Lazarus Effect.
No, that one I denied. I was never going to watch that at all. Because the trailer alone is just like, okay, this looks stupid and you killed off Donald Glover in the trailer. Screw you, I'm out.
Oh, yeah, I
Yeah,
forgot Donald
it
Glover's in that movie.
It looked bad.
It was bad. Let's see. Maybe it was Home, the animated movie
No,
from DreamWorks.
not that one.
Fuck that movie.
I'll find it.
I
Oh,
didn't see that.
What?
oh wait, I remember. I think I was supposed to review Ant-Man with you, I think.
That was probably it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, which wasn't a bad movie.
No,
but-
not at all. Yeah, that was one movie I saw myself that I actually
Wanna see
liked.
it.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, so I actually liked Ant-Man. But anyway, I think that's all we got, guys. So we'll be back later this week with, what the fuck all we got?
Concussion.
Concussion.
Point Break.
Point Break. Daddy's Home. We're down to 3. And then we start the new year. And then we start with a ton of other movies that come out on the 8th.
Oh, yeah. A ton of coming out.
Which includes...
The Revenant.
Not a movie, but X-Files is fucking coming out this month.
Yeah!
So excited!
It's like, I was like, are you ready to punch
Sorry,
me? What
I
is
was thinking
this?
about this. It's coming out.
You look like you're kind of winding up there like it was Popeye or something.
I'm so excited for X-Files.
Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun.
It's not a movie, so...
Oh, on that topic. Sorry, actually, totally. Before we close off,
All right.
Colonel Sanders, Robert De Niro.
Oh, yeah, I did kind of. But an eye patch. The eye patch.
I was like, because there's a part where it's just like they mentioned that, yeah, Rudy, Trudy, and Peggy tried to sue her for ownership of the company
Yeah.
or something like that. And it was like, they mentioned something like, yeah, she put Rudy in and like helped Rudy live with her in a home because she loved him. I was like, he looks like Colonel Sanders. How can you not love Colonel Sanders?
Or Robert De Niro.
He did.
Robert De Niro as Colonel Sanders. Where's that biopic?
Oh my God, he should be the new ad guy. Screw Norm Macdonald.
You either get Robert De Niro or John Goodman to play Colonel Sanders in a biopic.
If you don't say it's finger looking good, this is the finger you'll be talking about.
Dear Lord.
Like the movie I'm looking forward to though, and I'm gonna talk Wes into it because he's probably not gonna want to go. Is what was it called? Oh, The Masked Saint, which is a Christian movie about a ex-wrestler who decides to become a vigilante for the church.
That sounds great.
It's gonna be amazing.
Is this like a gritty reboot of Nacho Libre?
It's like Nacho Libre without the irony and the production value. Because it looks like it should be on TV.
Oh dear.
God. Okay.
And also look up, we haven't guaranteed this is going to happen, so don't jump down my throat if it doesn't. But we're also trying to see if we can get a group together to go watch Kirk Cameron Saving Christmas on DVD. So...
I still haven't seen it, so.
Oh. You want to hop in my car and make a trip to San Juan Bautista? Because it has to be...
Batista.
We're doing it at Ron's studio.
Oh.
Yeah.
How far is that?
It's like in between Gilroy and Hollister. And Monterey. So it's a bit of a drive. But...
Oh, okay. Well, if you pick me up, I'll go. But
There you
if
go.
I don't have a ride, I can't go.
Fair enough. I respect that.
My car's not going far.
Fair enough.
When
All
are
right.
you doing this?
We don't know yet. I forgot schedules. Like, if we do this, like, 'cause I don't want to make an official thing, not do it, I get too mad at me again. But if we do, probably in the next couple weeks.
Okay.
All right. So anyway, I think that's all we got, guys. Thank you all for watching. See you all probably tomorrow.
See ya.
Bye. Happy New Year. If we don't do this before then, bye.